Go. Awesome. All right. So, welcome everybody to our weekly catch up, and we've got Jeff Vanasdal in today. Did I say that right, mate? Did I pronounce your surname right?
It's close. Vanalsdal.
Vanasdal. Close.
Yeah,
Oh, good to
it's
know.
a tough one.
All right, very good. What's the origins of that, mate? Is it like
It's Dutch.
Dutch? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to have a chat today about your bot mockups tool that you've got, which helps people to do like demos for database reactivations, which we absolutely love. It's one of the things that we used to do a lot of in our agency and what kind of brought us to building myCRMSIM because it's such a powerful way to bring in leads for clients that have got a list sitting there and they maybe don't really know what to do with it, don't know how to activate it, don't know how to get people back in. And also trying to explain to them, like people conceptually get things when you sit and talk to them, but there's nothing as powerful as being able to show them a demo. And then there's nothing as powerful as being able to create a demo very quickly and save a whole bunch of your time and then show a presentation to a client or even send them a demo of what a bot might look like and how it could interact. And that's what you've built with bot mockups, mate. So
Yeah, yeah. It's
sorry, mate. So
essentially a tool that I built just for my agency. I've always wanted something for to grow my agency and help sell. So uh I figured I'd just build a tool for myself, and now a bunch of agencies have it and use it every day.
yeah, so this could be one of the quickest webinars we've ever done. We kind of had a little joke about this before because like you're going to show us how it works and how quickly you can set it up. And that's probably going to take like about 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And then hopefully we've got people here with lots of questions on it. But no, we do want to dive into a little bit more as well. So we'd love to have a little demo of it and then just show us because I know you've been building on it and you've built some new features and you've been working on it over the last few months as well to bring out like version 2. So do you want to dive in? Like, let's just dive in here. We'll have a look at a mock-up and a demo of how it actually works. Let's give the people what they want and show them how it works.
Yeah, sure. You want to see like the finished demo first, and then I can we can
Yeah,
dive into the dashboard and cool. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one here. Let me us
should be able to
that's
share the screen there, mate, as well.
cool. Okay, let me share my screen. Just save it on the back end here. Oh, let me pull this up. All right, let's go. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, there we go, mate. Nice looking
Yeah.
iPhone.
Yeah, so the idea of the tool is like when you go into cell database reactivation, a normal person that owns a company, they'll be like, "Wait, what's a database reactivation?" Uh, right then and there, you're going to confuse the prospect. And then the thing I realized is like, okay, well, I wish there was a easy way to show them what the heck I was even talking about. So you can describe all you want, but there's nothing better than actually showing them a personalized demo of how it works in real time. So that's the whole idea about mockups, and that's how I started my agency. Is like I would spend hours doing these demos to have something tangible to show the prospect, but there was like no way to actually scale that. Like there's you can't spend over an hour on one demo and hope they like it and say yes, they want it. Uh, so the tool you can spin up these demos like literally in minutes. But this is one here for our roofing business here in Indiana, and you can see this is all white labeled. So my agency is called List Builder. You can actually white label the domain. So I just chose demos at listbuilder.ai, and you can send this link over to the prospect via email or text or whatever or messenger, uh, or you can send a Loom. But let's just run through it real quick. And you can see, say if you sent them this demo, it has this thing called I call it bot cues. It's like this user guides where to click through. So they don't open it up and just think it's a screenshot. So this is all interactive. So if you click here, just like it would on your iPhone, I could say, yeah, we were thinking about getting a new roof. Ours is pretty old. And just like on the iPhone, it would type back.
I've done a bit of voice to text there.
Yeah, I'm using the Whisper Flow.
Whisper,
You guys have a
yeah.
Mac? Yeah, it's amazing. I use it all the time. But that's another thing too, when you're demoing, you don't have to type. Like, I'm terrible at misspelling things. So just use Whisper Flow. It's way easier. But you can see how now, if I'm going into like Roger that owns Indie Roofing, I can actually show him how he can activate all his past leads. His leads list he's been sitting on forever, uh, and automatically text these leads and actually book appointments through AI. And it's all personalized to his brand. I could
And these
say,
these people are sitting there with these lists too, and they don't even necessarily think about them. They don't know what a database reactivation is. They're busy, they know about roofs or whatever their business is. They're not thinking about all those leads that came in before, and they don't know how to follow up with them. They don't know how to manage them. And that's where this is perfect because trying to explain it to them, get it across to them, and they're like, oh, sending text messages, using AI to follow up, that all sounds like hard work, right? It's complicated for them. So this visual representation to a client is just so powerful to actually get that point across to them.
absolutely, yeah. And if you even say the word AI now, they go off in their own lane. They think sometimes it's in the world, or they think it's ChatGPT. If you say AI, you're gonna lose them unless you have something like this to actually show them what the heck you're even selling.
And you'll get to how you set this up in a minute, but this is personalized to their actual business as well, right? Because this actually does a crawl of their website and asks some questions and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah, exactly. Everything's done automatically. And we can dive into the dashboard to show you how not only you can build these, you can also find prospects to do this for in real time.
Yeah, and it
So let's
works. It works very well. I was actually just going to scroll back see if I could find it because one of the guys I know, it's one of our clients who uses this system of yours and our system, and he's selling these. And he sent me a demo to one a while ago, and I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find a screenshot because I just started asking it stupid questions because I always like to do that. If someone sends me something with AI, I just start asking it stupid
yeah.
questions, see how it handles it. And I just asked it really dumb things about it was a lawn care business and I was asking it how it would deal with grubs that throw. How would you deal with grubs that throw beer bottles and trash all over my lawn? And it replied, it said something along the lines of, I think that sounds like you're dealing with bad neighbors. We can help you with lawn care and maybe lawn grubs or any items that are, messing up your lawn. But if you're having issues with neighbors, I'd suggest maybe that you just have a quiet conversation with them or something like that. It was brilliant. It really
That's
handled it well.
awesome. Man, you're not alone on that. I was using self-sound AI. Remember when Zappy Chat came out with self-sound AI? It was like the first thing that I was like super stoked on. This was before I bought mockups. I'm like, oh, this is the golden ticket. I'm gonna sell like crazy.
Mm.
And then I got in there and it was like 11 some workflows inside a high level, and it's like, uh-oh, I have no idea
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Yeah. All right.
It
Quick question from Michael there. How many sessions can be on each demo link at any one time?
That's a good question. I mean, pretty much unlimited. I don't haven't ran into any issues with people using this. Like as long as you send the demo out, uh, you're probably not gonna have a ton of traffic on these. So I don't know how relevant that question really is, just because it's a kind of like think of it as like a lightweight demo tool. So
Yeah, I think what I know
yeah.
Michael deals a lot with car dealerships. And
Oh
correct me if
yeah.
I'm wrong, Michael, but I guess you're thinking maybe you could send. So I've had one demo page I sent to say 200 people. Could they all play with it at once? I think, Michael, as well, what you would be doing, you would be sending 200 people to one of these. You would be creating one for each of the businesses and sending them their own personal one. So it's tied to their actual business, and it would have their business name. It would it would read their FAQs. This might make a bit more sense if we'll go
Yeah,
through
so
this, but
the question, like I know that, and I've used mockups before. The question is, I suppose, if we did a generic demo up of, ABC motors, XYZ, whatever, and we did a
Mhm.
database reactivation within ourselves, and we sent it out and said, hey, have a play around with our basic AI system. Don't forget we can tailor it more for you, blah, blah, blah. If we sent that out in a database reactivation, would we have to then obviously space it out, say 10 minutes apart per person we're sending it out to, or otherwise it'll reset on the session, or well, how many people can be on there all at once?
I've never tried it, to be honest, because the idea that I promote with Bot Mockups is create personalized demos for each. I think maybe you tried V1. Do you have V2 right now?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
Do you have version 2 of Bot
No,
Mockups
I
now?
don't.
Um, so V1 was it was cool, but V2 is just a whole nother level. You'll see here in a second, once we dive into the dashboard. But you could spin up these demos and super, super quick. And if you have the same, like if you're using the same niche for car dealerships, you can literally go in and just duplicate and change the logo and the name. Because I think there's a lot to be said just by personalizing the demos for them, even if it's just changing the name, because uh, yeah, they're going to connect to it a lot easier than like, oh, just imagine this working for you.
mm.
I think there's another question in the chat.
I think that's just Dion saying, yeah, Dion's just saying that if he was going to do what Michael's saying and send 200 people to one generic demo, he would just build that in high level and have a generic bot built that's ready to go that multiple people could kind of hit up. The purpose of
Yeah,
this is more for, as you're saying, Jeff, it's like this is a personalized one that you're going to send to a client that you've either had a conversation with or you're sending it to them and say, hey, this is what we could do. Take a look at what we could build for you rather than, check out our demo where it says XYZ company. Imagine how we could transfer this for you. You want to tie it to that business, make it personalized, make it relatable to them with their name. It's going to respond from that business. It's going to be tied to their business FAQs, Q&A, all that kind of thing. That's the whole
Mhm.
purpose of this, rather than generic stuff.
Yeah, and if you do it via SMS, so say like I spun up a demo in high level via SMS and it's a real SMS. This is the issue I ran into with self-selling AI is I sent it out to like 10 of my friends that have businesses. And I said, hey, can you run this quick demo for me and check it out, see what you think? And I could see on the back, and you could see the conversation coming into high level. Like they would get it, and then they would reply like one or two qu answers, and then like drop off. Well, it's because the amount of time between SMS is even if it's 1 or 2 minutes, just think about how distracted did you get with this thing in your hand. It's like
Mm.
you're doing like you're in the middle of something at checkout or whatever. Uh, I know I literally I'll open this up and see how many text messages I have. Uh, I have 1,500 text messages,
Unread.
uh, unread, yeah,
How do you
and that's
sleep at night,
most.
Jeff?
Oh man, I have my emails now. I have like 11 or so different emails. I have like 200,000 emails, so that number does not mean anything. But my point is, it's way easier just to show them like a personalized demo and it just send the messages instantly rather than having to wait on the carrier to actually send it and then reply and then send. Imagine if you have like 3 or 4 questions till you book an appointment. It's just a lot, and you have to have someone super dedicated to go through that full demo than using this. And the way I do it, my demos is I usually just shoot a loom. Like I spin up the demo, and then like this, I just do a demo. Like say I'm shooting a loom right now. I would say, so 3, 2, 1. Hey Roger, I saw that I found you guys on Google, and you guys are using running Google Ads. So I know you're spending money on marketing, but I just wanted to show you a quick way you can actually make money from your existing list. I know you guys have been in business for about 15 years, and I'm pretty sure you have an email list. So I wanted to show you an easy way without spending money on ads whatsoever, is you can activate your old leads list and find money hidden in that list. So I spun up this quick demo for you. It only take 1 or 2 minutes to go through, but imagine sending an SMS out to your list and maybe someone said, "Oh yeah, I'm interested in a roof," and maybe they just flaked on you, or maybe they just got busy, they got distracted. This is how you can reactivate that lead just by simply sending them a demo. So I'm gonna click through here and show you how it works. So obviously, this looks like a phone. So click here, and we can reset it by just hitting refresh. But then we can walk them through how it work, and then I keep that loom 1 or 2 minutes, and then send that loom off. The reason why I do that is because it's like you said, Gary, like you asked it funny questions to see how it would react. That's a pretty common thing I've run into is like if you just tell someone to get it uh, behind the steering wheel, they're gonna try to like you're just giving the keys over to the person rather than being in control of the steering wheel and then booking the call from that loom that you sent over. Yeah, it takes a little more time, but I feel like that the close rate is much higher than uh, sending this demo link over. You can, and you can send a mass emails with it as well, but just taking a little more time to do that and booking the call. And then on the call, you can then walk them through the demo again in more depth, and then you can have a two-way conversation with them rather than uh, just handing the keys over and saying, well, I hope
Yeah.
they like it, you know?
Yeah, definitely personal. Like we all know, personalization, that personalized touch. I talk about this all the time. Now we've got this age of AI and all the stuff that AI can do and outreach for us and talk to people. Big fan of AI, love it, use it for lots of stuff. That human connection, though, or that little personalized touch is still important. People still like that. They still value it. I mean, sure, you could use AI and automation and custom fields and stuff like that to spin these out and send them out en masse. There's probably ways to figure that out and
Hmm.
all these things by people smarter than me. But yeah, that close rate, that personalized touch, people are gonna they'll resonate with that definitely much more than having a generic one that they've got to look at. Did you want to dive in? Like, let's get into the
Yeah.
back end and show
Yeah.
people how we actually set this up.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll show you. Let's just start from say you have no leads, but you want leads. Like if you have leads in mind, you can also upload or import a list of leads. But inside of bot mockups is different from V1. If you have V1, is the biggest thing I found is like, okay, well, I need to help people just get leads because if they buy bot mockups, or they have bot mockups and they don't have any leads, well, they're probably not going to use bot mockups. So if I help them with leads, it's going to be a lot easier and they can use bot mockups more often. So here you can search. Searches Google Maps. So
Mhm.
Gary, what's a niche you want to do?
Um, let's go for HVAC.
Okay. And then location?
This global or just fixed to the
Yeah.
States?
Yeah, it actually is global. So it has auto detection. So say name a place.
Um, let's do Maroochydore. That's near where I live. Let's see what comes up.
How do you spell that?
Maroochdore. You've got an extra I after the M there.
Uh,
So ORE to finish off. CHYDOR.
E?
Y. Yeah, let me put it in the chat for you.
Okay. Cool. Where's the chat?
There you go.
All right. Cool. Let's see what comes up with that. All right.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. I spelled it wrong. God. Marucci, sorry, should be right.
How do you say that? Marucci?
Marucci door.
Maruchador. Okay, cool. Is
There
this
you go.
it?
Yep, that's it.
Awesome. All right. So you can choose the back size. I still like doing five at a time because it brings it in and then I can see what it brought in. So let's do five and then we'll just do 10 miles. We'll see what it comes up with.
So this is just going to scrape Google Maps for businesses that are listed under HVAC in that area.
Yeah. So hopefully they bring in some, but you can see there's some that I've already searched for below here. And what it'll do is bring it in now. It will go out and bring in the Google review ratings if they have a website, if they're currently running Google Ads. So say like this one here. And if I clicked on this, it will go to the Google Ads they're running. So just like I said earlier, it's a high indicator if they already are running ads, then they're more likely to spend money on marketing because they're already spending money on marketing. So now it's going through and enriching, they're analyzing these leads and checking to see if they're running ads and if they have a web chat widget on their website, which is one of the lowest hanging fruit you can do if you're selling AI is you can sell them AI chatbot on their website. And like all these with an X, they don't have chatbots. So these are good prospects. Let's just click on one that we already have, like say this JR construction here. All we have to do is click on create demo, and then you can choose the system prompt. So it's like Michael, you were doing dealerships. If you had a prompt that you use all the time, you can load in your own prompt here. Or this is a generic database reactivation prompt. But what it'll do, and you can build demos in all these channels here. Let's just do the SMS for database reactivation. So it's going to go out, scrape the website, and then uh, put together this demo. So let's just say, let's see what it came up with. Yeah, yeah, let's try that. And then if it brought in the correct logo that time, it's probably their website isn't great.
Yeah, it's probably just an
So
image from, yeah.
yeah, we'll just use that generic one we've seen on high level quite a bit. Uh, and then I said next, it brought in the prompt here, and I don't think it really crawled the website. Probably not the greatest website. So let's go to another one that actually might be pretty big. Do you recognize any of these, Gary?
I do not know.
Let's just try this Summit one, see what it does.
How did you tell when you were just looking at the prompt there whether or not it actually crawled the website and got some decent info?
When it crawls the website, it will show like business info, hours, about FAQs. So that one that we brought in, it was probably just a really not good website, just considering the thumbnail it brought in for the logo wasn't great.
Yeah,
So
there's
let's
so
just
many,
try with this.
so many websites like that for small businesses. They don't spend
Oh
any
yeah.
time on them.
Yeah, but this is good too because you can see if it doesn't have if they don't have a website, then you can sell them a website, or if they have a really crappy website, you know you can take a look, and then you can also build a website and sell them the AI altogether, which sometimes is a great you put together a package deal. All right,
This
cool. So
looks
this is
like a
better.
different prompt. This isn't a database reactivation. This is an inquiry one. Did you pick something different?
Uh, I'm not
Just going
sure.
by the question that's got there says, "Hey, I saw you're interested in our services." That would be different to a
You
DBR,
yeah
wouldn't
we
it?
yeah we could say like a back something like that. Just making this up on the fly.
Yep.
So, and then you can edit the prompt here as you like, but it brought in you can see this time it brought in the company details about services, contact information, hours, discovery questions, FAQs, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So it's got a lot more information that that bot's now trained on automatically
Oh yeah.
to answer
And
questions for that business.
you can toggle on and off dark mode, which I probably built in way too many customizations, but I think it's cool. And then hit next. Now you can toggle on that bot queues, the user guides if you want. Those are on by default, and also gives you the demo link.
So
And
sorry, what are
then
bot queues? What is that?
user guides. So like in this one here, see how it has that all
Ah, okay.
seen thing? That's
Gotcha.
a bot queue.
Yep.
Let's get back here. And then it gives you the demo ID. So say if you did want to do these in bulk, like if anyone knows Dar Holdsworth, uh
Yeah.
yeah, Gary, I think you're friends with him too.
Yeah, he was
Um
on to last week, I think,
oh
actually.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so he built a snapshot where you can load in this demo ID and it'll auto-populate a custom funnel that you can do like on the fly. And it'll load in these demos like super quick. So that's why that's there. And then if you wanted to embed this, say, like on your website or a custom page, like I'll show you how I have it on mine. Um, so if you go here, this is just an example. Like this one is for uh, case study,
Mhm.
but you can see it's fully functional, and this is for Instagram.
So you can
But
display to them different in different channels. It's not just SMS, it's Facebook, Instagram, across different channels
yeah,
as well.
hmm
Yeah.
even Facebook lead ads. So if you're running Facebook lead ads to an SMS, like that triggers an SMS through a workflow, you can do that as well inside of bot mockups. You can show them the whole system from Facebook, from the ad on Facebook to filling out the form, the Facebook lead ad, to the SMS that gets sent immediately after they fill out the form.
Very cool.
So if we go back here, let's check this one out. Oh, and then you can preview it on your phone too if you wanted to, or download the QR code. But let's go ahead and just open this up. And there we go. So just like the one before, uh, it works immediately. And then we can show them how we can book the appointment if we kept filling this out. But just for time's sake, just want to show you how that works.
Yeah, and this will just get to a point where it will just say your appointment's booked, but it won't actually book an appointment. We're not going that far in it. It's not going to a
Yeah.
calendar or anything. It will just
Simulate.
simulate that it's done it. Oh, and
Yeah.
then
And
you got sparkles on your screen, mate. Lovely.
yeah, it was confetti. So this took a minute and 30 seconds to build this demo. So now you have something that you can physically show them that works in like real time.
So you can do this, build a quick demo, and then you would move into actually using a bot, so like closed bot or high levels bot or whatever, basically, to actually
Mhm.
build and create their bot out of that. This is literally just a, hey, this is what we could do. Take a look. They get the idea because they can physically see it. And then after that, we're now going to build a bot in a different system. This is not your system for building the actual bot in the future, is it?
No, this is just the sales tool to get them to say, "Oh man, that's awesome. Let's do it." Because there's no point in building the bot, like spending all this time in high level or closed bot to build a generic bot and then send it over. Just do it in less than 2 minutes, and you have something to show them. You just want to
What
get
else?
the yes.
Yeah, what else have
Mhm.
you got in here? So I see you've got contacts there, you've got send to high level. What are you sending to high level? I'm not sure what you're actually
Uh,
doing in there.
yeah. So say we wanted to send this lead over to high level.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm not sure. We'll see if it. You can actually find leads at different companies. So we'll just click here to see if it actually find leads. You can search for prospects for free. Only thing we charge for, and you get 150 credits per month, is say we need to find leads at this Summit uh, electrician's website we just did. It'll go out and try to find the contacts at that company. So it doesn't look like there was any contacts online for this. but I'll show you one that has contacts like this one here, a landscaping company. It has the demos that you built. So any demos in any channel, it'll have these listed here. And then say I wanted to send this to Robinson, this Leah it found here, this
Mhm.
email. You can hit send to high level, then it will send over that contact into your high level account, and then it will paste in the embed code and also the link to the demo in a custom user field underneath that contact.
So can I add a tag or something to those? Because if I create those mock-ups and then I go and find all these leads, and I go, hey, I want to send 50 of these to high level to put them into an automation to send
Mhm.
out 50 of these mock-ups that I just did today. So I spent an hour making mock-ups. Now I want to push all
Mhm.
those into high level and I want to send all those out today. Can I tag them and
Mhm.
automate that into a workflow?
Yeah, you just do it inside of workflow. Yep. And I could probably build it in. That's a good idea because we've just been using it in the workflow. But I just since it automatically when you connect it to high level
Yeah.
inside of the settings here, it automatically creates these user fields, and then I could add in like add BotMockups tag or whatever, so you can filter out by the tags automated inside of your high level account. This is what all the fields that are getting or that get created when you connect to your high level.
Yeah, because that would be a great way to do that. And to Michael's point earlier about sending out to, a couple hundred people, whatever, you can that way you could have personalized ones. Someone's going to sit there, but you got like a VA can do this, right? That's not hard.
Mhm.
Get a VA to spend a couple of hours making up a bunch of bot mock-ups.
Oh yeah. Yep.
They tag, push all those into high level. Any new contact with tag goes into this workflow. And now we've actually sent out 50, 100, 200 personalized demos automatically.
And the other way too, I know people are doing it is say this is a two-way sync. So say if you did send out a cold outreach and then you say, hey, mocked up a quick demo for you. Do you want to see it? And if they say yes, then it can send that lead into a high level, spin up that demo and send it back into high level and send off the email.
Oh, okay. Nice.
If
Um,
you did want to go to that mass uh, strategy, I guess.
okay. Fitz got his hand up. He's busy kissing his wife there. But,
Um, yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, so you don't have the tag feature there, but I'm seeing these custom fields. So you could just have a workflow Gary that, gets triggered when those fields have a change on them. So that would work right away. But the tagging would be just a nice little extra thing to filter.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's a good idea. I'll probably add that tomorrow. Uh, and then the other thing too, you mentioned VA. A lot of people do that. So I went ahead and V2. You can add an additional team member in here for no additional cost. If you want to add like more than two, we just charge per seat, just like any other software. But that way you can have a VA actually come in here and spin things up for you. Uh, So that's pretty cool. And then we do have a webhook feature as well. So if you want to webhook instead of we use a private integration for high level,
Mhm.
but you have that webhook feature as well. And then let's see. Oh, let's go back to mockups. So say you did a database reactivation and we're like, wow, it would be awesome if we had like a voice AI too. Uh, but it, like in V1 that I created, you had to like redo the whole thing. Here, you just go in here, hit duplicate the channel, and then say let's create a voice inbound, and it spins it up automatically. So you just got to go in and just take a look. See, it looks like a phone here.
Mhm.
You can change the logo, you can change the voice. Just like high level, you can preview the voices. You can filter them. Even have the Australian accent in there for you. Uh, and you can also do the advanced settings too, just like high level. So when you're selling if you do sell voice, then you can match the voice inside of high level if you're using it that way. Then again, this spins up
Just got the
the
pointer
prompt.
there.
Yeah.
Any extra fees for these for using the voice? Because for API calls and stuff like that, it's more
You
generally a
get
bit more
a
expensive. But
yeah, it
yep,
is. You get 150 minutes per month for voice, and then you could buy additional 50 minutes for like $9.
okay, so it's
And
not.
then also too, you don't have to be ATP approved. So if you're trying to get ATP approved and you want to sell voice, I mean, you could just use this. I like using this even better just because they can physically see what it looks like. Uh, so if we go
Yeah.
here.
Have you got your hand up again, Vit, or did it just not go down there?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Sorry, go, mate.
Uh,
Hi, how can I help you today?
I want to get my AC checked out.
Can you tell me if you're looking for an assessment, repair?
So we just gotta play with that prompt, but you can see how it talks and we can choose a different voice and all that. Um, but that's voice, and then let's see. Vic, you had a question?
yeah. I was going to ask you with the prospecting. I like how you got the integration with high level, um, but I'm not a big fan of doing cold outreach through high level. If I wanted to do it through something like instantly, do you have something there like an integration, or what's the process?
You mean like to send the demos out?
Yeah.
I haven't used Instantly probably in like 2 years, but I think don't they have like workflows in there now?
Yeah, yeah,
Sort of.
yeah. That's right. I'm just wondering if, just like you've got a direct integration with high level, what other ways so you got a webhook, so that could work, or
Yeah.
you can export the file as a CSV,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think you could probably do it via webhook. I haven't tried it, but you probably do it that way.
okay.
I'll look into that a little more. But that
Yeah,
is a good
thanks.
idea. Um, and then someone also like say you're using Apollo to find leads, you can also like export that leads list and import it in here as well. So you have the all your leads in here, and then you can create the demos from there. And then if you wanted to use instantly, I think you could probably do that webhook thing.
Cool,
See,
man. Thanks.
yeah.
Very nice.
Oh,
Thanks, Vit.
this is kind of cool feature where you can go in and you could dial in your excuse me in your voices, so you can see how many minutes here, and then you can go in here and see how long each call was, what call summary, prompt use, all the voice settings. You can listen to the call,
How?
and it'll also spit out the text version of the call too. So if you want to dial stuff in more, you can also do it for chat as well. So you could see how many times your demo has been viewed and also how many messages came through and what messages.
What's the difference you've seen? Like, I guess going back a little bit to Michael before about sending out generic ones, which you were doing before. What's
Mhm.
the difference you've seen in conversion rates from what you used to do with generic ones since you built this and now sending out personalized ones? What's the responses like in comparison?
I actually always sent out the personalized demos, uh, even though it took forever. I don't really know the conversion rate on it, personally,
So more of a
but
time save.
yeah, it's just, I mean, if someone comes up to me and be like, "Oh, hey, I built this for you," there's no guessing on how it's gonna work. If it's personalized to my particular use case and my name is on a company name, uh, so wish I had a better answer for you there, Gary.
No, no, that's all right. Well, no, it makes sense. If you weren't doing generic outreach before anyway, you were just spending a lot of time on it. And
Okay.
I know what you mean with Zappy Chat and that self-selling demo. That was a lot of work, that AI and all the workflows, and then they used to break quite a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is man. If you're selling AI, it's just the absolute game changer. Just because the ease of use, it's just you could spin up demos so quick now. rather than trying to spin something up in high level, like a generic one. Even a generic one, it's gonna take you time.
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, was that helpful? Do you guys have any other questions or see other things?
Yeah, have you got any other questions for anyone there? 'Cause, I mean, I think the key takeaways from me, like I've seen this before with you, Jeff, when we went through it. But I mean, the key takeaways are basically like you can just spin up this demo personalized in, was that, a minute, 20 seconds, I think. Then you've
Yeah.
got integrations where you can take it and you can still mass send out personalized demos very quickly. I think
Hmm.
that's kind of my key takeaways. Fitz got his hand up again, mate. What's
Can you go back to that screen that shows you the stats on how many, messages were done, how many views, all that? I
Yeah, and the conversations here, the chats.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah. So this is some, I mean, I'm a bit of a nerd. I like data, and like if I'm looking at this, if I wanted to do like a follow-up sequence based on the engagement, it'd make, like, in my view, it makes sense. Like, say if somebody has had 11 messages going through it, it tells me, okay, well, they've really tried it, as opposed to somebody just maybe having three. It doesn't
Hmm.
maybe make much meaning, because I don't know, like maybe three messages might be enough for somebody to be like, oh, this is cool, and I don't know, right?
Yeah.
That's just pulling strings out. But um, if this data could be automatically pushed into high level to update like a custom field, then you could use it as a trigger on a workflow to
Mm.
segment and do more stuff with it, and
That'd be
A/B
cool.
split
Yeah,
test and whatever.
that'd be awesome. I'm gonna write that one down. Uh,
Especially, I think the views, especially the views. So like messages, I'm not sure, but if somebody has come back more than once, like that, they just come back second time to look at it again, it's like, well, now they're, what does that mean? Like if somebody comes back
yeah.
second time, does it mean that they like, okay, now they're just double checking, they really liked it, or now they're showing it to another teammate because now they're really hooked? Should I then prompt myself to call them right away because they're more likely to, I don't know?
Like a lead scoring kind of system based upon how
Yeah,
many views and
that's
messages.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good idea.
and yeah, and all
Awesome.
the good getting all the good ideas here, mate. Added tags, had some lead scoring in there.
Yeah, I think uh, like I think we're friends on Facebook or whatever. Pretty sure. If not, I'll add you. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. You guys have any other questions? Want to see anything else?
Any other questions we've got in the chat, or anybody else got any questions here from anybody who's sitting there with us?
Like yeah, before the call, I was like, Gary, I don't know how long we're gonna do this because it takes like
Well,
less than like a couple minutes to just do one demo. So
yeah, it's
hopefully,
you've done what you set out to, Jeff. At the end of the day, like you've built something that's just simple, like, and that's what we all need. We all have so many things going on. And then the business owners that you're trying to talk to, they've got so much on their mind. They don't want to sit there listening to, a
yeah,
5, 10, 15, 20-minute pitch to try and explain and wrap their head around these things. So this is perfect. It's a nice, simple tool. I know there's a lot going on in the back end, so it doesn't mean that it's simply built, but that's the power of things that I see like this. The simpler it is to use, the better, and the more that people can get out of it. And I think you've done an incredible job there because when I see simplicity like this, I also understand the challenges and the work that's gone in on the back end. I know there's a lot of stuff that you've done there to be able to make this work. So congratulations, mate, on putting it together. You've done a great job.
thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Uh,
Uh,
Dion says, will you be sending the recording? I got to fly. Recording will be in our Facebook group or LinkedIn there, and then it'll be put in our members area. Is there an offer? We've got a call to action here, mate. Like we just brought you in because I think you've got a cool tool. Have you got a
yeah,
deal for anyone? I didn't even ask you this before. Have we got a deal for our folks?
I don't have a deal at the moment, but I can give you V2 before anyone else has it. Like it's not available to the public right now. Uh, so if you email me support at mockups.com, just say, hey, I saw you on the call with Gary, and then I can send you an invite, a private invite to V2. And then we have 7-day free trial
What
right
is
now.
what is
So
the price, mate? How much is? bot mockups?
It's 147 a month. That's unlimited demos. So
Okay.
and
And
all
that's
the
the same.
channels.
So V2 is the same price, or is there going to be a price increase when you
Yeah,
bring out V2?
no, the same price.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So there you go, Dion. So yeah, if you wanna grab V2 there that Jeff was demoing today, it's not publicly available yet. Sorry, I didn't even realize you didn't have that available yet, man. I didn't realize it was not
Yeah,
out for the
it's just on a
public.
wait list. So if you go to like v2.mockups.com, that's the wait list. But probably it's easier to just hit me up and I'll send you a invite to V2.
All right. Perfect, mate. Thank you. As Alex
Yeah.
joined, mate. Alec, welcome to the party, mate. You come just at the end, mate. We're all done. I don't think you can hear me. That's all right. All right, mate. Well, look, thank you so much, Jeff. We will make sure there'll be a link to bot mockups wherever you're watching this video, link below. Email Jeff if you're interested in getting V2 before anyone else. Just go email him and say, hey, I saw you on the video with Gary at myCRMSIM. Can I get access to V2? So email him at support@botmockups.com. If you want anything else, friend him on Facebook. Anything else that we need to leave people with, Jeff?
No, let me grab my Facebook for you guys if you usually it's easier to just hit me on Facebook. Uh I do try to keep an eye on my emails despite what I showed you guys earlier.
Yeah, mate. I don't know how you sleep at night, mate. 200,000 unread emails. And what did you say?
Yeah.
1,000, 1,500 unread text messages or something?
No, it's like a couple 100,000, but it's
That was
mainly
emails, but you had text messages
yeah,
as well. You're in the same ballpark in
yeah,
text messages.
yeah. Bot mockups is like inbox zero. So uh yeah.
All right, mate. Well, look, thanks for coming on, mate. We'll make sure that we share this. There'll be a replay up in our Facebook community, in our community for everyone else. But thanks for coming in, mate. Appreciate your time.
Hey, thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you, mate.
See you guys. Thanks.
Bye.